Okay.
Have you ever been called on to speak in public and had a bout of instantaneous panic? Or maybe you've given numerous speeches and still feel a wave of panic each time you have to get up and speak in front of a crowd. That would be me every single time. This fear is called glossophobia, from the Greek word glosso, meaning tongue, and phobos, meaning fear or dread. It is the #1 fear of the average American person. According to Webster's Third New International Dictionary, the definition of public speaking is the art or science of effective oral communication with an audience. So the fear of public speaking could be defined as the fear of effective oral communication with an audience. Today I will fill your minds with many ideas of how to overcome this fear of public speaking. I will share with you steps to take from the writing of your speech till the time you take your final bows that will aid you in overcoming your fear. In Art Linkletter's 1980 book, Public Speaking for Private People, he tells us some nervous tension is essential for giving a good speech. He says, show me someone who tells you that they're not nervous at all, and I will show you someone that is going to give a very bad speech. He goes on to give 3 suggestions for overcoming your fear and giving a good speech. These 3 things are, do your homework, know your topic, know it well, and know all you can by learning all about it. You have to practice your speech several times. Do it out loud in front of a mirror so you can watch your facial expressions, and tape it so you can listen to it again and correct anything that needs changed. And last, he says, don't try to be a perfectionist. Say to yourself, I will do my best under the circumstances, and realize that sometimes things go wrong. Those are great suggestions from a great speaker, but let's delve further. In Ron Hoff's book, entitled I Can See You Naked, The Fearless Guide to Making Great Presentations, he suggests a warm-up routine before each presentation. He points out that presenting is very demanding on the nervous and circulatory systems, vocal cords, and coordination. Athletes, dancers, and even singers warm up their systems before they perform. If you don't warm up before a presentation, chances are you're going to be tense, awkward, uncomfortable, and probably even slow-brained. He suggests several ideas that you can choose from to make up your own warm-up routine. Excuse me. He tells us first, don't fight your nervousness, use it to your advantage. Fighting your nerves will make you tired and wear you down. If you accept your nervousness, it can actually help you become a non-boring speaker. Second, take a brisk walk before presenting. Walking loosens all the muscles in your body, burns off excess nervousness, and gets your body and your mind moving forward. And besides that, walking gives you that glow for your presentation. Don't cross your legs before your presentation. Crossing your legs can make one or both of them go numb, so when you stand to present, you could fall, or the least you would have is a dead leg. He says put both feet on the floor and wiggle your toes. Hang your hands at your side and pretend you're reaching for the floor with your fingers. And pretend that your tension is going out of your body, down your arms, and falling onto the floor out of your fingers. Twirl your wrists and shake your hands. You've all seen athletes do it on the sideline where they shake their hands. Think of it as shaking the stress out of your body through your hands. This also improves circulation, and when circulation is improved, stress goes down. Move your jaw from side to side several times. This helps relieve tension in the jawline, and it also helps you open your mouth so you don't get that tense jaw syndrome when you're getting ready to present. You can always try the old standby of deep breathing, but if you do, concentrate on each breath as you do it. When you breathe in, your stomach goes out. When you exhale, your stomach comes in, making your spine straight and making you stand taller. Do this exercise for about 2 minutes, and it will ventilate your system and improve oxygen so your brain function is better. Plus, it automatically releases muscles. Last, say to yourself, let go. I'm feeling less nervous already, but I do have a few more ideas for you. I did a telephone interview a few weeks ago with Rick Johnson, a retired high school principal. As a principal, he had to do a little bit of public speaking. He always looked so calm and unconcerned when public speaking. I asked him what the secret to it was. He told me that when he got up to speak, He just forgot his audience was even there and spoke just as he would when he practiced behind closed doors. I can see some of you are still skeptical and waiting for that one tip that will work for you. Let's go on. Dr. Michael T. Motley is quoted by Nido Quibin in his book, How to Be a Great Communicator, as saying of public speaking, just be yourself. Most people see public speaking as a performance, like acting, instead of just an exercise in communication. We should think of a speech as an opportunity to communicate our thoughts and ideas to others, and just be yourself. According to most sources, glossophobia is a very common phobia, but there is still help for us to overcome. A Mayo Clinic psychiatrist, Daniel K. Hall-Flavin, wrote an online article on the Mayo Clinic website entitled, How Can I Overcome My Fear of Public Speaking? He gave several suggestions. He tells us to focus on the material, not on the audience. Makes sense. He said, don't be afraid of a moment of silence. If you lose track of what you're saying, or you get nervous and your mind goes blank, take a moment to gather your thoughts, take a couple deep breaths, and then continue. He also said to recognize your success and congratulate yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back for being able to get up in front of people and speak. If all else fails, he suggests a support group, such as Toastmasters, that helps people with public speaking and leadership. Or go to your doctor, who may prescribe a calming medication for you to take before every public speaking event. Hey, I'm all for the calming medication thing. I do have a funny article that I read on public speaking. In this article, submitted by Natalie Sasson to Forbes magazine, entitled 5 Reasons Why the Fear of Public Speaking is Great for You, she writes, Jerry Seinfeld made a great joke based on a simple observation. He's quoted as saying, I was actually reading something that says that speaking in front of a group is considered the #1 fear of the average American. Death is number 2. I find that amazing. That means, to the average person, if you have to attend a funeral, you'd rather be the guy in the casket than the one giving the eulogy. That is funny, but it does have a ring of truth to it, doesn't it? Today I have given you many ideas from a variety of sources on how to overcome your fear of public speaking. I have talked with you about preparing your speech and knowing your topic, to having a personal warm-up routine. While public speaking is a great fear for the average person, and will continue to plague many people, I hope I have given you some information that will help calm your fears of public speaking. Thank you.